Welcome to the section of the video where you can do your exercises on your bed or on your floor in your living room. In this section, you can work on stretching and strengthening some major muscle groups of your torso and legs while in a secure horizontal position. Here are some guidelines about using this segment of the DVD. Do what you can. Even though you may not move through the same amount of range as shown in the video, moving through a smaller range of motion also has many benefits. You can try to exercise on the floor or use a bed or couch if transferring to the floor is difficult. We suggest you watch the exercises first before actually lying down. Choose the version that's best for you. Do the best you can with the main exercise that is shown, but we will also show you more challenging or easier versions to try. If necessary, ask a helper to assist you by placing and holding your legs in the starting positions, and then carry on from there with your exercise. Pelvic tilts. Lie on your back with one leg straight and one leg bent. Start by exhaling and use your abs to flatten your back into the floor. Then inhale and arch your back, making some space between your low back and the floor. Breathe out, flatten your back. Good, then breathe in and arch your back, tilting your pelvis the opposite way. Switch your legs, or if you want to make this exercise easier, keep both legs bent. Let's go again. If you want to try a more difficult version, try doing the same pelvic tilt but both legs are straight, which makes it quite a bit harder. Try this next time for a new challenge. Good, inhale, arching your back up, and exhale, flattening your back again. Good job. Core stabilizer. Lie on your back with both knees bent in the crook lying position. Start by moving your knees a few inches to one side, but don't let your pelvis move by tightening those abdominals. Good, and then come back to the middle and move your knees just a little bit to the other side, but keep that pelvis flat on the floor. Good, bring it back in, and let's do it again. Keep your pelvis still as you rock your knees to one side, and use your abs to bring those legs back into center. Now go to the other side, and don't let that pelvis lift up. Keep it still. Use those abs. Great. Bring it back in. For a bit more of a challenge, try doing the same exercise but in a tabletop position, with hips and knees both bent to 90 degrees. If you're looking for a challenge, this is it. Good. Inhale as your legs rock to the side, and breathe out as you center your legs. Keep those knees together and keep your navel pulled into your spine. Good. Pull them back in. Great. Last time to the other side. Pull the knees back into center. Good job. Ab crunches. Stay on your back in the crook lying position and place your hands behind your head. Flatten your back into the floor and bring both knees up towards your chest and lift your head. And keep your abs strong as you lower your legs and head back down. Bring knees to your chest and lift your head, crunch in the middle, and lower slowly back down. Good. To make this exercise easier, try level B. Start with your arms by your side and flatten your back into the floor. Lift your head and use your arms to squeeze your legs into your chest. Squeeze in the middle, that's where most of the movement is coming from, and then slowly lower back down. Exhale and lift, and inhale as you return to the starting position. If you have difficulty lifting your legs, you can still exercise your abs the way Adrian in purple is doing, by lifting his head and shoulders off the floor. Good. Lift, lift, lift. Good, and inhale and lower back down. Good job. Exhale, lifting up, but don't pull on your head. And inhale slowly down. Good job, everybody. Bridging. Stay in a crook lying position and place your arms down by your side. Squeeze your buttock muscles and lift your hips as high as you can. Good. Hold. Good. And then lower down slowly. Go again. Lift your hips up. Push down through your feet. Good. And then lower bone by bone, starting with the top vertebrae and ending with your tailbone. To increase the challenge, try this option like Monica and Green. Bridging up, lifting one foot, bring it back down, then lower your hips. Good. Lift the hips high, straighten one knee, keep your thighs together, and then lower your foot and body back down. Good, lift up, squeeze your hip muscles, lift as high as you can, and lower back down. Put equal weight through both feet, and lift your hips the same amount. Good, lift, bring the leg back in, and lower slowly down. For an easier option, try the exercise with your legs straight. Squeeze your cheek muscles and try to lift your hips slightly off the bed, and then lower down. Good. Lift, 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 squeeze. Tighten your abdominals and your buttock muscles, then lower back down. Leg lifts. Lie on your back with one leg straight and one leg bent. Straighten your knee all the way out and lift your leg as high as possible if you can. Good. And slowly lower that leg down. Okay, lift the leg again as high as you can. Keep your knee pointed straight up and lower it back down. Some of you may only be able to lift the leg a smaller amount, as Adrian in purple is demonstrating. This will still give the thigh muscles a workout. Just do it as high as you can. Good. Before you lift, contract those abs and flatten your back. And then lower your leg down slowly. Good. Lift that leg really high. Lift it up in the air and slowly lower back down. Keep your knee as straight as you can. Good. Hold. Squeeze your thigh muscles. Lift and lower the leg back down. Good. Tighten those abdominals. Lift the leg up in the air. Lift. 2, 3, 4, and lower. 2, 3, 4. Good job. Now switch to the other side. Get ready. Tighten the muscle at the front of your thigh and lift that leg up and slowly lower it back down with control. Good. To make this easier, do it like a hoova in yellow and bend the knee up to the chest. Then lower slowly back down to the bed with control. Good. Lift up and slowly lower down. Keep going, everybody. You're doing great. Lift, keeping your knee as straight as you can, and lower it back down, keeping those muscles tight in your knee and in your abs to protect your lower back. Good. Lift. 2, 3, 4, and lower. 2, 3, 4. Good job. Keep that knee as straight as you can and slowly lower it back down to the bed. Good. Here we go. Lift, 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 and lower back down. Good. Lift, up, up, up. Keep that knee straight and lower with control. Good job, everybody. Twist and stretch. Get back into the crook lying position and place your feet wide apart. Place your feet more than hip width apart. Put your arms in a T position with your palms facing up and slowly lower your knees to one side while you turn your head in the opposite direction. And go a little further by squeezing your buttock muscle and turning your hips into the twist. Hold and feel that great stretch at the front of your thigh, your chest, and down the side of your body. Good. Come back to the center and repeat to the same side. Try to keep your shoulders flat on the floor as you twist. And hold and stretch just a little more with each exhale. Breathe comfortably and then bring it back to the center. And now we're going in the opposite direction. Move the legs to the other side and turn your head the other way. Feel the stretch on the other side at the front of the thigh, in the spine, and across your chest. Good. Come up slowly and repeat to the same side again. Let your hips turn into the twist, but keep your shoulders flat on the floor. Just breathe and enjoy this great stretch. Good. And come back to the center. Sideways leg lifts. Lie on your side with your bottom knee bent. Bend the bottom leg forward for better balance. Roll the pelvis slightly forward, and you can support your head on your hand or rest it on your arm. Lift your leg up towards the ceiling, leading with your heel. Pulse at the top and lower. Good. Pulse twice at the highest point as Monica is doing, and lower. Keep your kneecap pointed straight forward and your knees straight. Good. And lower. Lift your leg upwards and slightly back. Good. Lift, pulse, pulse, and down. If it is difficult to lift your leg straight up, try this method. Both legs are bent, one on top of the other as Adrian is demonstrating. Open the leg as if it were a clam. Point the top knee up to the ceiling. Good. Lift that leg up, squeeze, and lower it back down. Keep working. Feel the muscles active at the side of your hip and thigh. Now take a break and stretch out your working leg. Hug the knee up towards your chest and let the knee rest on the floor. Feel the muscle just let go and relax. Good. Now we're going to roll over and turn to the other side. Bend the underneath leg and roll the pelvis forward. Remember, you can have your top knee straight or the easier option with both knees bent like a clam. Lead with your heel, keep your knees straight, pulse up, and bring the leg back down. Lift as you can. Good, and lower. You can try it without the pulse and see how it feels. And lower back down. Lift up, feel the muscles active at the side of your hip and thigh. Good, up, lift, and lower back down. Good, keep lifting that leg with control and slowly lower down. Lift up, and back down. Good, lift upward and slightly backward. Take a break, stretch out your working leg, bend it up and let that knee rest on the floor and relax. Good job. Upper body lifts. Lie on your stomach, hands placed under your shoulders and elbows at your sides. Lift the hands, head, shoulders, and upper chest off the floor, keeping your chin tucked in. Good, lift and relax back down. Lift up, tightening your abs to protect your low back and relax back down. To make this a little easier, try starting with your hands resting by your hips and lift your head and shoulders. Keep the chin tucked in and lower back down. Lift up, don't overarch your back, and relax back down. Lift up, keep those tummy muscles tight during the lift, and lower. Great job. Final stretch. Push yourself back to sit on your heels while you lower your forehead to the floor. Your arms can be stretched out in front like Monica or bent at the elbows. Release all the muscles in your back, shoulders, and legs. If it's difficult to bend your legs, then rest on your forearms, and one at a time, reach your arm across your body to feel a great stretch. Take some nice deep breaths to fill your chest and back, and release all the hard work you've done. Great job, everybody, and that concludes our floor exercises.
The production of this DVD was generously provided by an unrestricted educational grant from Serono, Canada. And produced in association with Q Media Solutions. Toronto Rehab. Everything humanly possible.